these fraternity brothers are fighting for.
And learn how the college experience is different for these first-generation students.
And later, find out why 2 students want to bring hemp to campus.
Broadcasting from Swanson Studios, you're watching Mustang News.
Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Mustang News. Today is May 31st. I'm Kayla Berenson.
And I'm Justin Garrido. Here are today's top stories. On May 16th, Cal Poly history junior Brittany Payne won it big when she competed on Wheel of Fortune. When she first auditioned for Wheel of Fortune at Cal Poly last spring, she had no idea it would lead her to a spot on the show. Ecstatic to get a callback, she jumped on the chance to be a contestant. Payne was placed with 2 adult contestants, which made her feel intimidated because she thought she would be placed on the college version of Wheel of Fortune. However, she did not let her nerves stop her from getting something out of this great opportunity.
But when things turned for me, the third toss-up I got, so after the third commercial break, I solved celebrity sighting, which is like the third toss-up, I got $3,000 for that. And then the last puzzle, I basically solved by myself, and it was 80s TV shows, and it was The Golden Girls. Never even seen the show, but somehow it popped up in my head, and that gave me $39.50. I ended up with $16.50.
I'd like to
Payne has crossed this off.
Golden Girls? That's it, yeah, that's it.
Today is the Ethnic Studies Department's second annual Bay Day, a showcase of academic panels and performances around the politics of Queen Bey herself, Beyonce Knowles Carter. Bay Day is the culmination of the Ethnic Studies course centered around Beyonce and African American feminist politics, Ethnic Studies 470. The event features student presentations, dance performances, and spoken word poetry. According to the Facebook event, there are also opportunities to make artwork and view an altar that is dedicated to women of color who have lost their lives due to police violence. Bay Day will go on until 3 p.m. in University Union, room 220.
On Tuesday, fraternities Phi Kappa Psi and Alpha Gamma Rho raised money for the SLO Suicide Hotline. For 6 weeks, fraternity brothers trained with Pit Fit to put on an all-night event at the Graduate. Hundreds of Cal Poly students gathered to watch and support their fellow brothers in 10 boxing matches. The purpose of the event was to raise mental health awareness, and all proceeds were donated to the SLO Suicide Hotline.
It seems like one of the best causes you can really donate to, and it's really local, and I mean the proceeds really go do something. As they said in there, it's like really makes the hotline possible, events like this.
Pit Fit, a local kickboxing school, trained for the boxers for up to 5 times a week with sparring lessons every Friday. If you would like more information on the proceeds of the event, you can visit Pit Fit on Facebook.
For first-generation college students, the college experience can feel very different and overwhelming. Reporter Stephanie Garibay talked to some Cal Poly students about their experience.
First-generation college students usually come from a family that do not put an emphasis on higher education.
For being in a Mexican, lifestyle and culture, you're expected at a young age for a male to support the household, basically leave your education, go out to work, and help out your mother, your father, and your other young siblings.
Because of the lack of guidance, first-generation students are often older than the average college student.
I'm old, so the average age of Cal Poly is from 18 to 22. I'm way over that gap. I am 27 years old.
Generally, high school classes help prepare students for college. Victoria Oldham, who was not a first-generation student, had the opportunity to attend a school that helped prepare her for her college career.
Yes, I was very fortunate enough to go to a private high school, and so I feel like in comparison to the public school education, it really prepared me well for college.
Aparicio's high school experience was a little bit different.
My high school classes, I didn't even go to high school. Like, my sophomore year, I only had 1 credit. I dropped out when I was a freshman, so that 1 credit was in homeschool.
Stephanie Garibay, Mustang News.
And stick around after the break, I'll have your weekend weather forecast.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Hi guys, I'm Lauren Plume here with your weather update. Today is Thursday, May 31st, and today's weather, it's not quite warming up yet, but it will into the weekend. Today's 65 with a low of 50. Just slight clouds, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, but definitely heating up into the weekend. First, I'm going to give you the rest of North County's weather for today. Up in Paso Robles, we'll have a high of 70, low of 44. In Creston, a high of 71 with a low of 44. Atascadero, a high of 67 with a low of 45. Santa Margarita, a high of 66, low of 45. And then San Luis Obispo, 64th, low of 50. Down into the beaches, potentially. It'll be a high of 66 in Cayucas with a low of 48. High of 62 in Morro Bay with a low of 47. High of 64 in Avila Beach with a low of 49. Pismo Beach, high of 65 with a low of 49. And Oceano, high of 64 with a low of 49. Definitely the coolest day out of the weekend, so I would wait till the weekend to head down to the beaches. And then down into South County and beyond, high of 68 in Arroyo Grande with a low of 49. High of 64 in Napomo with a low of 47. High of 62 in Guadalupe with a low of 48. 64 in Santa Maria with a low of 48 as well. 63 in Orcutt with a low of 46. And 64 in Vandenberg with a low of 47. And now for your 5-day weather forecast. Today, 64 with a low of 50. Heading into tomorrow is when it's going to start heating up. Friday, we're going to have a high of 76 with a low of 56. Saturday, 85 with a low of 56. And for all of you Spring Stampede goers, that is good news. Just make sure to stay hydrated and bring your sunglasses and sunblock with you. Sunday, it's going to start dipping down towards the week. 82 with a low of 58. And then 80 on Monday with a low of 52. And that is all the time I have for your weekend weather. Have a great weekend. Now to Tess with your sports.
Hello, I'm Tess Rossi, and thanks for the weather update, Lauren. This week, we have your sports action. Our anchor, Justin Garrido, took a break from behind the desk and got a chance to play with one of the baseball team's favorite games, star pitcher Michael Clark.
Welcome to this edition of Mustang News Versus. I'm here with junior pitcher Michael Clark, and we are going to be playing some Fortnite Battle Royale. I hear Fortnite is a pretty big thing for the baseball team.
Yeah, especially like on the road trips, because we're getting back to the hotel pretty late, so we don't really have much to do. So we usually just relax and play some Fortnite together.
Do you have like an ideal squad that you would be playing with?
Yeah, it'd probably be me, a senior, Elijah Skips, and then 2 freshmen. Yeah, I know it's tough to say, but. Taylor Dollard and Dylan Villalobos.
Do you guys play a lot together?
Yeah, usually every day after practice until we usually go to sleep.
The Cal Poly women's beach volleyball team is already preparing for next season and are looking forward to what they could do differently. The Mustangs ended the season with a 27-7 record overall and 5-1 in conference. At the end of the seasons, the team traveled to Hawaii to play in the Big West Conference tournament in hopes to get a bid to the Nationals, but fell short in a 4-1 loss against Long Beach State.
This season, we started out 14th in the nation, we got down to 4th, and next year, obviously our goal is to win the national championship. I would say focus on our side of the court and putting down our shots and just doing everything we can to the best of our abilities rather than focusing on defending whatever they throw at us. So just freshen up every skill and be a little more clean, play a cleaner game. We had 2 weeks off after season and we're back in 8-hour weeks and we're doing weight training until the end of the quarter, and then as soon as school starts in the fall, we'll be training again.
The Mustangs are looking to get a national title next season. When we come back, find out what 2 Cal Poly students are doing to try and encourage hemp research on campus.
This is the moment I knew his future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your nurturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
2 Cal Poly students are petitioning the start of an industrial hemp research program on campus. Ted Fitzgerald and Connor Stephen aimed to research the cultivation and marketing of industrial hemp. The team has gained 15% of student support, which is about 3,000 signatures. Although known for student success in agriculture, the university is not in support of this program. The DOU are relying on their connections with the students and the legislature to ignite future progress.
Getting established, it's a matter of more legislation being passed to add greater clarity.
Just trying to keep the conversation going, and we know that the year's coming to an end, but the summer we'll have a lot of time to recuperate. Hopefully some more legislation will be proposed and passed.
Both Ted and I believe that to deny research of this crop is to perpetuate the misunderstanding of it. It's been cultivated for thousands of years, yet we have a very narrow scientific understanding, and it's unfortunately been very slandered, and we wish to change that.
If you wish to learn more about the program, you could visit the petition at mustangnews.net.
San Luis Obispo County's first marijuana dispensary, 805 Beach Breaks, opened last Saturday in Grover Beach. The marijuana dispensary's owner applied for a permit in Grover Beach over a year ago due to the city's willingness to cooperate. 805 Beach Breaks offers customers a unique experience unlike other delivery businesses in SLO inside the store. Inside the store, customers can find high-tech technology that educates them on different products before they make their purchase.
I took a lot of effort into the storefront, took a lot of effort into the branding, and as you can see, I have a service model that is not like any other retail location, period, whether it's cannabis or just a retail model, where you can actually go and educate yourself, grab products, put them on a unit that actually will give you a price point and descriptions and medicinal uses. There was a lot of preparation, so it's always rewarding to see all the hard work put in actually come to fruition and have great experiences with people.